Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Well, I think I need to set the record straight. We operate an open door policy here, and all are welcome. So, to the person who contacted me yesterday to ask why the CEO of their trade association hasn't been on the show yet, I'm afraid you just have to ask them. Now, without further ado, let's get this show on the road and roll that intro. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Tuesday, the 28th of September, and as that ever-present guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, the Ironbridge Power Station redevelopment finally gets the green light. An Austrian bridge lift that means nothing to me, and all will become clear when you see it. Power Day has taken up the fight against suicide, and we're putting plant and equipment on show. We'll get to all of that in just a second, but first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days.
Happy birthday!
And it's many happy returns to Chinese philosopher Confucius. I wonder if he foresaw the bugger's muddle that is the UK right now. Also, happy birthday to American TV host Ed Sullivan and to former sex kitten Brigitte Bardot. Happy birthday also to one of the few TV journalists still worthy of that title, Channel 4's Jon Snow. And finally, happy birthday to former skateboarder and Jackass star Bam Margera, who sadly has aged terribly, and to burlesque artiste Dieter Von Teese, who thankfully hasn't. Many happy returns to them, one and all. It's often said that today's news is tomorrow's fish and chip wrapper, and all too often we in the media are a little too eager to move on to the next big thing. For example, way back on the 27th of February this year, 5 days after this show officially launched, we brought you exclusive footage of the final implosion at Ironbridge Power Station. And then we, or rather I, moved on. Before we get back to that story, here's a quick reminder of what it all looked like. Now, that film was shot by the team at Guerrilla Drones, and it captured the third and final blast carried out by Demolition Services at the site. But for the past 6 months or so, I don't think I've even mentioned Ironbridge Project once. However, plans to turn the 141-hectare site into a place for 1,000 new homes, plus a primary school and medical centre, have finally been given the green light. Shropshire County Council has granted outline planning permission to developers Harworth Group on the condition they increase the proportion of affordable homes from 5 to 10%. In addition to the 1,000 new homes, the scheme will include a retirement village, shops, a rail link, business, sports, and leisure sites. More than 30 years ago, a freeway junction on the Vienna southeast tangent in Austria was built, but it was never put into operation. As part of a recent redevelopment programme, the last bridge section of this closed exit was to be demolished. Now, due to an elevated road below and confined space around the tangent, the 43-metre long and 550-tonne bridge could not be demolished in a conventional way. Enter stage left those clever people at Mammut Work on that project could only be carried out from one side of the road due to the congested surroundings, so only a DMAG CC 8800-1 crane could be considered. That crawler crane, which is one of the largest in Europe, was specially configured for this application with a main boom length of 78 metres. Thanks to some precise planning and the use of this innovative solution, Mammut didn't just complete the job safely, they completed the job ahead of schedule as well.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
London waste management company Powerday and partner London Boxing have launched a new mental health helpline with psychotherapy and counselling charity ICAP, or Immigrant Counselling and Psychotherapy. Named Sam's Listening in memory of former London boxer and professional coach Sam Betzina, who tragically died last year at the age of 26. The service is free for anyone to access. Sam's Listening will support those requiring specialist assistance and provide a sympathetic ear to help them through a challenging phase in their life. The helpline will be operated by ICAP, a registered charity that provides culturally sensitive counselling for the Irish community here in Britain. Chief Executive Officer Edward Crossan says, like every life lost to suicide, Sam's death was a tragedy. We are launching this helpline in his memory, which was a great loss, not only to his friends and family, but to the world of boxing as well. We are pleased to support this unique initiative in sport through London Boxing and ICAP, and to provide assistance and care to those within the boxing family that might be going through what Sam went through. The initiative has even attracted support from former world middleweight champion George Groves. Everybody needs somebody to talk to during difficult times, and this initiative through London Boxing is a positive and contemporary offer to those who need support when things get tough, Groves said. It's a unique offer through a sport and will ensure people are given positive direction and options towards help when needed. Sam's Listening was actually launched at the West Ham Boxing Club, which obviously is very close to my heart as well. Anyone who's struggling to cope or needs someone to listen to them without judgment or pressure should call 0207 272 7906. That number again is 0207 272 7906. The town of Hook Norton in North Oxfordshire, somebody else's teeth in today, is about to get a new car showroom. Client Furs Garage has set aside 3 million of your finest English quids for the project that will involve the erection of a new car showroom and storage and administrative areas. We understand that both Feltham Construction and Life Build Solutions are vying for the new build element of the works. But first, the existing showroom, petrol filling station and service and repair garage will require demolition, and as it stands today, a demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. You can find out more about this project lead and many more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Look, I hate to make promises that I can't keep, but on this occasion, I'm going to stick my neck out just a little bit. On Thursday evening, and in conjunction with the crew at Diggers and Dozers, we are planning and hoping to unveil a brand new show. That show will be called the Site Equipment Show, partly because that's what the show is all about, and partly as a tribute to the Site Equipment Demonstration, or SED, exhibition that hooked me into this industry in the first place. Now, the reason I'm hedging slightly is that on Thursday, I'm scheduled to go for my annual diabetic eye screening. It's a completely painless procedure, but they do put drops in my eyes to dilate my pupils. As a result, I'm rendered largely blind for a few hours afterwards. And my appointment is at 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're planning to launch the Site Equipment Show at 6 p.m. So fingers crossed, I should be okay by then. So why are we launching this new show? Well, mainly because I feel that our coverage of all things equipment related tends to get, well, a little bit lost in these daily shows of ours. Plant and equipment deserves way better than mere lip service on a daily show. So the plan here is to leave industry issues, news, and discussion for this show. And then once a month, we will focus solely on the new equipment that is just arriving on the UK market. So, assuming I can see which buttons to press come Thursday night, please join us at 6 p.m. on Thursday for the pilot episode of the Site Equipment Show. Right, that pretty much wraps up today's show. I'll roll the outro in just a second before hopping over into the chat to see what you all have to say for yourselves. I'll be back here again tomorrow, same time, same place, for more of this old stuff and nonsense. And tomorrow, being Wednesday, I will also be over on Instagram Live at noon UK time. At noon UK time for our usual No Agenda show. I don't yet have a topic in mind, which is par for the course, but I do have a feeling that the current UK fuel situation might get a mention in passing. Until then, stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.